Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Episode 14, review of 112 Mezco figures in my collection. We're reviewing, if you don't know, we're reviewing my entire collection piece by piece and then displaying them slowly behind me. This is, of course, the famous Alien. I believe my favorite one of all was Aliens, the second part. That was my favorite movie. That was my favorite out of all the whole franchise. Sorry. So a little background check on the alien himself. In space, no one can hear you scream. So of course it's ready to parse here, and I think that's really great, and it really brings out a nice scare of what space is like in a sense. Of course, it says here the perfect organism alien joins 112 Collective. 112 Collective Alien features all new seamless body design with an internal skeleton armature that is durable yet highly posable. The hostile xenomorph is equipped with the hinged pterygeal jaw and interchangeable inner mouths, as well as an interchangeable chest plate, pierced by the ASO 400 harpoon grappling gun, as seen in the final scene of the movie. Alien is fully loaded with film-accurate accessories, including a coiled face hugger that can fit over the heads of most of the 112 figures, an open face hugger, a chest burster, and an open and close overmorph egg. The crew aboard the Nostromo are awakened from their cryo sleep to investigate the stress call from the alien vessel. After the crew encounters a nest of eggs inside the alien ship, terror begins, and they realize they are not alone. So there you go, guys. Nice little background on the movie itself. Like I said, episode 2 I think is really cool. This figure here is one of two. There was a prototype. I think they're mostly meant for the movie. It was a white seamless one, but it was never used. Of course, as we all know, this is the front of the box. And this is the side of the box, the back, and of course showing off some of the most iconic scenes from left to right. So this figure took a little bit to come out because of the new seamless body that Mezco was working on. I also know it took forever to get the Batman 89. Finally got him. But of course, never been opened. Each figure here is opening up for the first time. Outside the box, same as the other side. All your nice little Mezco. Up top, of course, Alien. Super simple. We're gonna crack them out of the box. You can barely see him. He blends right in with the background. And of course, guys, it's not a true 112 Mezco without the 112 sheet. Your authenticity. Here's your instruction manual. Mainly for the mouthpieces and the chest. And of course, something on the back. So without further ado, I think it has 2 trays, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 2 trays. I'm going to throw them each one by one. Of course, this is super exciting. I also like the fact that how the face huggers, you can go on most 112 figures, which is really nice. So for those of you guys who like to take pictures, pose, display, it really brings out a nice variety of stuff to do. Here we go. Here's the first piece, accessory, the chest. When he gets hit by the harpoon at the end. Apparently, if you look at the back here, there's 3 plugs, 3 nubs in the back. It plugs right into the chest. He has 2, 4, 6 hands. So he only has 3 pairs of hands. So, I mean, I think that's enough hands for him. But, you know, of course, I always want more. So each finger has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 fingers on each hand. There's your open hand. Another Opie hand. So I think this is his left hand. This is his right hand. No mistake. Yep. There's your left and rights. Here's the other side. And these are more fingers put together. I wish it would have came with hands that are more like a fist and more grabby hands, but you know. Here we are, the interchangeable mouthpieces from inside the jaw. 3 versions. You have the one that's fully out. Get some light on that. And if you see closely, it has a nice shine to it, almost like saliva, mucus coming out of the mouth. This is the one's fully extended. The detail's pretty good. Even the teeth are painted individually. You guys can see that. Next one's the same as the other one, except it's more open. More open. Clean. Nice detail. And last but not least, the small run. You know, coming up close to the victim, but not quite attacking or doing anything. And of course, here with the figure himself.
Hi, Dad.
A nice, good texture and feel. Rubber, like a nice rubber feel all around. It's something to see his body. Articulation in the hands are really good. This figure should have no problem at all in the T-pose. So it is in a full T-pose. Arms down. Elbows. Elbow joint's really cool. You can really get that far up to the elbows. It's kind of, you know, having this figure in hand, it just feels weird because of the fact that it's not cloth or anything. You know, it's a new way of doing figures. Even the skull itself, even though there's only one head, even the skull, just like how the movie's supposed to see it, you're supposed to see inside. It is clear. Hope we can get more light on that so people can see. There you go. So you can see the eyes and everything. So now we can all see how the xenomorph looks. So majority of the time, his head is most of the top part of his face is encased. Nice detail and everything inside. You know, I really appreciate the artwork. I know that the, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the artist that inspired the look for the alien was a French artist. Of course, with everything, you know, you want to be careful because, you know, there are wires and stuff inside. You see the legs. Leg articulation is really good. Gets pretty far out. The ankle joint is separate from the body itself over here. It comes over like pants. Here's the knee joint. Not too much articulation in the knee joint. I thought we'd get a little more than that, considering the flexibility of the figure. Well, flexibility of the character, in a sense. But he stands up pretty tall, actually. He's pretty big. And of course, here's the end. You know, you get the back here for all his external extremities. And the tail itself is really cool. Nice point at the end. There is a wire inside, fully bendable wire. So you can get him in any pose you want. You can even get the tail going from behind him. You know, show him some little aggressiveness. It's really cool. Head articulation is really good. But of course, still limited because of the shoulders here. There is high shoulders. So of course, you know, you can look up and down, left and right. But for the most part, I think for the posing, you know, if the posing stuff like that's really good, and the head doesn't. That's pretty strong. So, without further ado, we'll have him sit up here as always. Sit. Like I said, I wish it would have given us different hands, but they didn't do much for the hands, so disappointed. But here he is, sitting up top, chilling out. As we go through the rest of the review for the figure. No, he attacked me. No, he attacked me. Come on, man. All right. This one. Here's the second tray. And of course, my favorite of all are the face huggers and the eggs. This tray is pretty heavy. The eggs, I guess, are weighted. The eggs must be weighted because it's pretty heavy. So we'll start with the face hugger. Of course, you can't have a proper xenomorph without a face hugger. So here he is, coiled up version. You know, on your face, So I'm assuming in order to get this on a figure, you would have to remove the head. What's he doing? There we go. Chill out, man. There we go. Okay. So, you know, as soon as you get the head on, you know, it doesn't really move or do anything, but I guess it's static. But, assuming if you can get, well, this seems to be unwrapped slowly. So I guess you can get it around the neck and the face and then hug it on. So that seems pretty cool. The detail is really nice. There's a nice gloss and shine inside. Shoulder texturing. And of course, you know, the fingers are really fingers. Let's see if we can get a closer look at this one. This is the open version. Like he's jumping out. Nice detail on it. Nice paint work and everything inside. I wonder if the tail's flexible, where you can pose it a different way. Nope. There's no wire inside. It's another static piece, but cool for posing. That's the back. The front, and of course, you know, little fingernails and everything like that. These are actual fingers, not legs, to grasp their prey. Here we have one of the eggs. Another static piece, but heavy. It's weighted on the bottom. And then here's the open version. You can see inside. You know, basic, but really cool pieces to have. Like I said, for photo shoots and everything like that, and just give an extra aesthetic accessory to the figure. The one that's open is really cool because it did include mucus and other liquid coming out from the egg, dripping down. I don't know if you can see the shine. But there's a cool little touch, a little detail there. That when the egg does open. And of course, our favorite little guy, the chest burster. This is obviously, you know, a Xenomorph's first phase. And if you all remember where they're on eating, you know, the crew member decided to have his little chest bursted out at that very moment after recovering from the face hugger. And of course, my favorite scene, every time I see that scene now, every time I think about it, is Spaceballs. I don't know if you guys ever seen Spaceballs, but if you haven't, it's a really good movie. It's basically a spoof of Star Wars, and that scene was included when Barf and the other character, Star something, don't remember. Anyway, they went into a restaurant, and it was a spoof of the alien scene, the guy eating the oatmeal. So if you've ever seen it, look up Spaceballs, alien scene. Here's the nice cool Mezco base that every figure comes with. Nice satin, nice matte finish. Very simple, basic. Can ask more. I mean, like I said, it's just a stand. Of course, every 112 comes with a nice little baggie, of course, and a flight stand to get those cool dynamic poses. And he keeps falling down. Don't worry about it, buddy. Big Chompy, we're gonna save you. We're gonna help you out. I believe the character's name, the figure's name was Big Chomp. If I'm mistaken. Put your comment section below and let me know. So here we are. We're gonna, so he definitely has a nice posability. You can definitely see the amount of work that went into him. It's just something that you have to physically see in person, because even the joints and everything, really cool. You can really get some dynamic posing. Of course, he's like every character, every figure, they're limited by what they're wearing. So in this case, even though he's not wearing clothes, he's a seamless suited body. It's still difficult to give him some poses, stuff like that. But he can stand on his own, and I think that right there says a lot. So I'm just gonna bring him in for one little close up. You guys can really see that in the light. Yeah, really cool. Really nice work from Mezco. This is the chest piece here. I can see how the seam is right here. You can just unplug it. Of course, with everything, just gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna test that out today. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so here's the chest piece here. Those are the 3 holes I was talking about. If you can see right here, those are 3 holes. Those are a little skull. It's really cool. Also, you get to see inside the dynamics of the abdomen too. Like I said, the inspiration for this figure came from an artist that inspired the look of all the piping work and stuff like that of what the figure is. So overall, I think it's really cool. I do recommend, of course, if you're a big Alien fan, this pops right back in. Of course, if you're a big Alien fan like myself, I'm more of a Predator guy. But of course, over the years, I've learned to respect the movie itself and understand, it is its own thing, and it's part of the genre of sci-fi and fantasy. So, and I think it's really cool. And so here we are, and there's a little stand, a little base. So here we are, the hands and everything look really cool. Yeah. He's a well-made figure. Really cool, well-made figure. I just wish it came with more hands, more of a really grabby hands. This is something he comes with any of that. But, I guess, whatever figure you have, make do with it. So here we are. One last turnaround for our man Big Chomp over here. So this is the original Alien. And he's been put into his little case with everybody else. This has been episode 14. Yeah, really cool. Cool figure. Thanks Mezco for making it. Hope Mezco makes more. The time will tell what they can do. So up away we go. And for you guys who don't know, for you guys to join us, we finally started the second shelf. So here we are. Episode 14. We're on the second shelf already. There's the other episodes we've done previously. And now we're on episode 14, second shelf. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. Keep continue on with the journey with me, and more episodes to come. I appreciate everybody, all my subscribers. Don't forget, we are doing a giveaway. When we hit 50 subscribers, we are giving away this pack of Halloween Michael Myers cards, first edition. So I'm not mistaken, Series 1. Collector's pack of 8. So keep like, share, subscribe, and hopefully we'll be able to give rid of these cards to somebody cool, one of the subscribers. And as always, guys, I appreciate it. We are setting up nicely. We are doing well for ourselves over here for the setups and everything. I finally got new lights. If you notice, I've been working on the sides and everything like that. So I appreciate everyone's time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Continue watching, keep collecting, and be yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.